Hi, I'm Dr. Patrick Foy. I'm an MD or medical doctor, and I'm the director of the Coccyx Pain Center or Tailbone Pain Center here in the United States. And this is a short video just with some good news for those of you in the United Kingdom and Europe, and hopefully soon to be good news for those in the United States and other parts of the world as well, regarding my book, Tailbone Pain Relief Now. It's about 2 years since my book was published. It is 272 pages, all about the coccyx, and the first half of the book is all about the different causes of tailbone pain, and the second half of the book is all about different treatment options for tailbone pain. But for those outside of the United States, there were some administrative hassles in getting the book because it was only available through Amazon.com, which is the United States version of Amazon's website. And if you were outside of the United States, you would have to have paid for an exchange rate on from your currency to to the American dollar. The book was basically at a warehouse in the central part of the United States, and it would go from the warehouse, and then from there it would have to be shipped and handled to ship it to Amazon, and then from Amazon they would ship it to overseas, and the international costs on shipping a book apparently often it costs more than the price of the book itself. Initially there were about 2,000 copies of the book that were printed in the initial first run. Those are mostly all gone now, which is great. I'm thrilled that lots of people have the book and are hopefully benefiting from the information that's contained in the book. But now the good news is there's a new model moving forward, which is a few things. Within the past year, it has become available as an e-book, an electronic book. So regardless of where you are in the country or in the world, you can get the e-book for a fraction of the cost. It's a couple of dollars for the e-book. It's available on Kindle, but you do not need a Kindle device in order to access it or read it. From any internet access, you would be able to use that. But many people still prefer a printed copy, a paper copy of the book. So for those of you in the UK and Europe, the price of the book has just dropped in half, just as of the last day or two. With this new model, instead of the books being stored and warehoused and shipped from the United States, they will come directly from the UK, which dramatically cuts down on a lot of the warehouse and shipping costs and all of and transaction fees and all of those kinds of things. So I think the price on Amazon.uk has gone from about 16 British pounds down now to about 6 or 8 British pounds, and then it's just local shipping within the UK to ship it. If you're in Europe, I think there's the Amazon.eu website. I'm not sure if that's fully up and running for all of the book titles and all of that just yet, but in the meantime, the UK version is probably your best bet. If it's not, if you don't have an Amazon.eu or a country-specific one for you in your particular area. So basically, I think on in the UK site, the ebook is about 3 British pounds, and as I mentioned, about 7 or 8 for the printed paper copy, just like you would get here in the U.S. or any place else. Hopefully we're going to have a similar model coming for the something coming similar in the U.S. Basically, the idea is I'm not looking to make a single penny off of this book, which my publishing team sort of thought I was crazy, but really this is my way of giving back. I've been a professor, and working here at a medical school for more than 21 years now. Public education, publications, it's part of what we do as part of being in academic medicine, and as a physician, as part of just patient care, is educating patients about their conditions. So in the end, I'll probably never make a penny on any of the books or recoup some of the initial costs, many of which I outlaid myself. but that's all well and good. It's fine. Really, it was I wanted to make sure I had the medical illustrators and the team in place, to put some of the touches on the book that I wanted. But the good news now is, again, in the UK and Europe, the book being about half price. For the at least for the rest of this month, and I'll see if we may be able to continue that ongoingly. And then I'm working on doing something similar here within the United States. Again, changing the model where instead of there being a warehouse with thousands of books, Amazon basically does a print on demand where when somebody orders the book, it prints that single copy, and that dramatically cuts down on a lot of the administrative costs, and also cuts down on a lot of the on some of the delays in shipping, because nobody has to go to a warehouse to ship it from one place to another It basically gets printed and shipped directly to you. So anyway, that's the general scoop. So I wanted to share that information. If you are especially if you're outside the United States, I'd really appreciate if you can just make a comment down below. If you can actually go to your Amazon UK or EU or whatever is the ending for your country, and see, is the book available, and let me know if that's available, because I'm trying to learn this how this all works myself. And also, my understanding is that the reviews do not necessarily carry over from one country to the other. So if you are in the UK and you have read a copy of the book, whether it's the ebook or the printed version, definitely I'd appreciate if you can post an honest review with your feedback on the book. It's really helpful for helping other people find the book, and I would greatly appreciate it. So that's all for now, and hope it's helpful for you. Okay, bye-bye now.